I'm going to give it 3.5 pawns.
I would do 4 and 1 drunken.
Wow, 4.
Yes.
4.5.
Yeah.
5 pawns. 5 pawns. This is a golden pawn game. Welcome everyone to the Drunken Pawn review portion here. We just got finished playing the game Home Improvement, based on the 1990s show of the same name.
Boom!
Starring Tim Allen and where's JTT? Jonathan Taylor Thomas.
Yeah.
There it is. Gonna review this thing for you. We just did the playthrough. Oh, I forgot to introduce ourselves. I'm Steven. There's Maurice.
Hi.
Behind the camera we have Teresa, and we have our special guest today, Cody.
Hello.
Cody, I believe, don't you have a podcast coming up?
You got a
soon?
podcast?
I do.
It's about
What's about
coming
history?
out soon. It hasn't came out yet, but
Yes, it's a podcast called We Effed Up that I co-host with the lovely sound technical person Teresa.
That's me.
We talk about some of like the most pivotal mistakes that people have made in history. And just like kind of the aftermath of that. That's usually like split decisions that they made that kind of effed everything up.
That's amazing. I love that premise.
Yeah, we've recorded a few episodes, just haven't released them yet. Still working out all the bugs and all that stuff.
Trying to bank up some episodes, but to be released soon.
Yes.
I work on that one as well. So
Yeah.
Oh,
Steve
cool.
is the sound person.
He's our sound engineer.
Yes, that's the technical term for it.
yeah,
Nice.
Do
And
the
then-
editing.
And then Teresa also has a podcast.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, everybody knows about that.
Do we? Do we know about that?
Yeah, it's
We're
called-
talking about you now, Cody.
I'm trying to spread the love a little bit.
Good.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
right.
Okay.
It's called Wander On. It's a travel podcast. 2 gals travel, try to do it ethically, and
Oh, wow, that's tough. Yeah.
lift up businesses that are minority or LGBTQ
Ooh,
or
it's-
female owned.
Sweet little banana doing the Lord's work. Over there.
Doing the Lord's work.
Speaking
You
of
know.
bananas, that was one of our beers tonight.
Nice segue.
Yep.
But yeah, that's Cody, Teresa, doing podcasts.
Man,
Man, and we're doing all kinds of stuff. We're gonna be like a
media
Entertainment.
empire.
an empire. And
Soon we're gonna have a children's show. Not for children.
So, Cody won. If you watch the playthrough, he actually
Yes.
won. So he gets to start the review.
Oh,
Exactly.
great. Well, now I wish I lost.
That's your reward for getting first place.
Yay. So it took, especially because like we played the short version, it took a lot longer than I thought it was gonna take. I cannot imagine playing the full version of this game with like including like the equity, but who knows? Maybe that just in some weird way works out. It doesn't take as much time, but I doubt it. This would be like an all-day game. You would have to start it in the early afternoon, play it for a few hours, take a break, eat dinner, and then come back to it, and then go to bed at 1 in the morning. Other than that, I thought it was fun. The Glass Owl cards was like, you got to test your knowledge of the show a little bit. I like the fact that, like, even though you complete the home improvement card and get the spot, you still have like one extra thing to do. And each one was unique. Like every card was unique, and I assume there's like 100 of them.
Mm-hmm.
And every little situation was unique. So I mean, I appreciate the writing on that. It seemed like in jive with the show. So like the show was like pretty well integrated into it. I don't know. It's kind of like Monopoly a little bit. I mean, it's kind of derivative, but in a good way. Except the bad way is the fact it took a while. But other than that, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed watching Steve just repeatedly just go through misery and pay like 6 mortgages.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I mean, do you guys rate it like out of 5 or something?
Not yet.
Yeah, that
Maurice.
comes last.
Okay.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I do like this game. Gotta agree, it is a bit long. I loved what you guys did to make this game shorter, as far as like making it the handyman rates. to complete so many challenges.
Yeah,
I thought that was
well.
really
It's actually
nice.
in the rules.
Oh, well,
Like
good.
you can do this a variant play. So
Well, that's really nice. That's a very, very nice way to do it. I enjoy that this is like a hyped up super version of a Monopoly style game. Of course, and I only say that because that's just like such a popular game when you're a kid. It gets lodged into your brain forever and ever and ever. But the square board and having to go around to collect money. But I really like how they messed with it. Like, I like, the randomness of not necessarily getting to the right improvement store. I like the variation on the center of the board being your house that you have to work on, and you still need to have a different dice roll to get in through here. I loved how they did the different dice roll. I love that mechanic. I thought that was really smart. And I gotta say, I like the cards, even though they're brutal, man. The Power and the Heidi Ho, that is brutal.
For you.
Yeah, that's true. And the Go Ask Al cards,
random.
I enjoy this, and I like the realistic tips, except for that light bulb one. I don't know. But 90s, whatever.
This is 1995 Canada we're talking about.
Newfoundland, especially. Anyway, that's the end of my critical.
yeah, I enjoyed playing it, even though I got massacred hard. I didn't think I was going to complete any of the home improvement jobs. I got lucky because he had to go back a couple times and redo some stuff. But I do like the aspect of the middle part being a whole separate scenario, and I love all the different cards. It includes all the characters from the show, which is awesome. There's even Jill's designer bank, the boutique, which is cool. The only thing it didn't include was the kids. Which were kind of a big part of the show, but that's not really the point of the game. The point of the game was being a handyman, so the kids didn't really come into it. So
They could have had that thing in there like, the kids screw up your home improvement.
yeah, it might be in there. I mean, there's a ton of cards. I mean, look
That's
at
true.
this.
Yeah.
Look how many cards there are.
We just didn't get to
So
it.
I would definitely agree with Cody on that. That the writing and making this and really feel like a home improvement game is like really well done.
Yeah.
It's really well done. Better than a lot of games that are based off of like movies or TV shows.
It's not like they had a game and they just tacked this onto. Just
Exactly.
Yeah.
This was definitely, you could tell, like when we played Battlestar Galactica. I'll put that up here. Remember how it was like you could tell it was a game they already had, and they just tacked on the name Battlestar Galactica.
Yes.
So yeah, this is not like that at all.
Commander
This was made for this show, and it really shows, and it's really fun that way. But yeah, Cody.
Before you get to pawns, just to put this in perspective, Cody won with 5 cards. The normal game would run up to $50,000 equity. He only had $37,000 in equity.
So yeah,
So we would have still been playing until he got at least
we'd
$13,000
have been here all
more.
night.
What time was it now?
It's 10 o'clock. So it's been
We
about 2 hours.
2 hours.
Yeah.
It felt like longer than that.
No. Yeah.
I
It was just
I
about
would
2
say
hours.
I felt about 2 hours.
And,
Been sitting here for 2 hours.
Now,
Like a
having
power
said
grid.
that-
Yeah.
Having said that, Steve's cards, either one of those would have gotten you over 50,000. But those are expensive cards.
Very expensive.
That's why
Yeah.
he had such a hard time getting those.
No, I had a hard time getting those because I kept getting screwed over on other
Mortgages.
stuff.
Well,
I had to keep, the mortgage
and
thing.
keep
I would
in
have been
mind-
able to do it if that wasn't happening.
Keep in mind, we played with cards, and I was thinking about this while you guys were playing. We were playing with cards. Now, in the regular game, with how many cards, in the regular game, you could get up to 8 cards, and you could pick which ones you wanted to do based off of the prices.
Sure.
So you could be like, okay, well, I just want to do a bunch of little quick ones, and it wouldn't cost you as much money. It's kind of lopsided in this because you only have to do 5 cards, but if you get a $14,000 and a $15,000 card, you got expensive supplies you have to get. And there's just nothing you can do about that.
Well, but it wouldn't have been such an issue because I had this one almost complete, and then this one, I
But
still
look,
had.
Cody had one. This one's 1,500. This one's 5,500. This one's these are a little bit more, but these are easier to accomplish
I had
because
some easier ones too.
Because those cost less money.
And he had easier ones. I think it was a good mix of hard to do it. And
I'm just
easy.
saying that it kind of makes it lopsided in that way because you're not getting the equity dollars for putting more cash into your supplies.
Yeah,
That's what I mean.
Yeah, I don't know how much of a difference it really would have made
Okay.
if I wouldn't have been
You just got-
screwed over so many
Yeah.
times.
Okay.
got wailed
Because
on.
I think I could have. I had a chance because obviously I was only 1-2 away from
Yeah.
them. Like, so I had a chance. I just if I wouldn't have got the mortgage space, which is 100 times the roll.
And you got 12
So
once.
and I got it how many times? 6, 7 times.
You got
Yeah.
6.
I got it 6 times.
Yeah.
That and it was 12. How many times did I get 12? Like 2 or 3 times.
2 or 3, yeah.
Yeah.
So right
That-
there,
Why
there's
does that
all my
wipes
money.
you out?
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
All right. Anyway, sorry. Continue.
Brutal.
but yeah. So
Oh my god.
what would you give it on Pawn?
Out of 5.
Out of 5.
Out of 5. Whole,
It's
whole numbers?
pawns.
No, you can
Pawns.
do.
You can do
you
halves.
can do halves. Yeah.
Hey.
That's
'Cause
drunken pawns.
I feel like a 4 is too much, but I feel like a 3 is too little. So
So?
I will go with 3.5.
3 and 1 drunken.
3 and 1 drunken pawn.
Yeah.
Do you have anything you want to say about that?
You don't have to.
No.
Okay.
The only thing I want to say is victory.
Okay, there you go.
You could have said that at the end. Though.
So given how long this game is, and that you would buy this game for 2 reasons. One is for nostalgia, and one is for family game night. Right? This screams family game night.
Yeah.
This
Oh,
game
yeah.
does, especially back in the '90s when people were really watching the
Oh,
show.
God.
Yeah.
yeah.
My stepdad would have loved this game.
Yeah, it's fantastic. So given that the length of time it takes to play this game is intense, really a short game should be 3 project
Yeah.
cards. It really should. Given that, I love the mechanics. I like the way they break up the inner board. I like the cards. They put a lot of effort into this. The fun thing where it has British or Canadian spelling on the board, but American spelling on the cards is super fun. I just think that it's a very well executed franchise style game. So for those reasons, in total, I'm going to give this thing 4 pawns.
Nice. Wow.
Yeah, I'm right there with Maurice. I'm going to give it 4 as well. Because it gives you so many ways to make it shorter. I think they realized they made a excruciatingly long game, and they're like, listen, there's ways that you can do this way quicker. And like you said, you could just do three jobs, quick game. I mean, you would get it done in probably 30, 40 minutes.
Yeah,
I think.
yeah.
Because this took us, what, an hour and a half, 2 hours?
Yep.
And that was with 5 cards, though. That's a lot.
And we joke around a lot.
We do, but yeah, so it probably
Maybe other people
all in
would
all,
too,
it's probably
yeah.
like an hour and a half.
Yeah,
I would say.
if you're playing a board game and you're not joking around, you're kind of doing something wrong.
Yeah,
It's the
that's
apocalypse.
Yep.
true. Yeah.
You're taking it way too seriously.
Says the guy that takes everything too seriously.
Boom! Saw that, Wilson.
That's saying something. I'm
Well, I mean-
complimenting
I've only won, so maybe there's something to that.
him. Oh.
All right.
But anyways, so yeah, 3.5, 4.
Cody, you should don your Wilson get up again.
Yes.
Oh yeah,
Say,
I'm still wearing my Tim get up.
Yeah.
because you can't just take your mommy and just get.
That's right.
Listen.
Heidi ho, good neighbor.
Yeah. No, I do appreciate the effort.
It's so good.
It was great.
But yeah, so definitely if you can find this game, I say check it out.
How much did you get it for?
My mom bought it for me
How much?
years ago, probably like $10.
It says on there.
Oh, is it on
Yeah,
there?
that's why I said that.
No way.
Yeah, it says on the
On one of the box, there it
It
is.
says
$1.50. My mom got this for me for $1.50. That's a steal.
It
Yeah.
is.
I mean, because this is a good game. I'm sure we'll go back to it. We'll probably only play 3 cards or something, but
Yeah.
unless we really want to just hate ourselves for
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
6 hours.
I feel like if we're trying to like lose a
should-
friend,
we should just play it. We should get Basil or when he comes back and be
Yeah.
like, "Oh, you gonna play this? It's real short, man." play the,
It takes
play
like
the
half an hour.
50,000
Half an hour.
50,000 equity
Oh,
one. It'd
oh,
be
God.
like
No, you
7
should
hours
just do
later.
like 12 or 12 cards.
oh,
You just
brutal.
gotta get 12 of these cards.
It's
Yeah.
super
Easy.
easy.
Yeah, we got through in like a couple hours, bro.
One for each room.
Oh. Boy.
Just all the cards. Or oh no, I
There's 100.
I didn't see it. Oh yeah, that's right.
Boom.
There's jobs. Yeah.
The copy on those cards is really good too.
Yeah, some
Yeah,
takes
it's
a
all-
lot of time.
I mean,
a lot of time.
And we didn't even
time.
talk about the aspect of using the dry erase marker to buy the tools. And that's awesome.
Yeah, like
That's great.
Just all this text front and back. This was weeks of somebody's
Yeah.
work.
Yeah.
And somebody would have to have definitely seen every episode of the show because I'm sure a lot of these are just stuff right from the show.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, so
It's
great.
It's
if
a
you
good
can find it,
production.
I don't know how much it is now. I doubt you're going to be able to find it for
$1.50.
$1.50. That was my mom's garage selling. But check it out. Especially if you like home improvement. Definitely check this out. But yeah. You guys want to say anything else before we sign off?
Say hi to good neighbor.
Heidi Ho.
Heidi ho, good neighbor. We will see you next time here. Make sure to subscribe button.
Subscribe
Hit that subscribe
with your
button.
electric screwdriver,
Yep.
your
Cordless.
jackhammer,
Your 747 hot tub.
747 hot tub.
Hit the subscribe button with your 747 hot tub.
Yes.
Cut out your bathroom wall. Poke your laptop with your 747 hot tub.
Yep.
Call it a night.
Like, comment, do all that good fun stuff.
Please
Hit
comment.
the bell. We have a new episode every
We promise a
week.
response for every comment
Oh, yes.
before
Fun.
2023.
We'll see you next time here on the review portion of the Drunken Pond. Hopefully. At the table.